Hello friends, welcome back to this series of tenses, and in this series today our today's part is present perfect tense part 4, and in this part today we will learn when not to use the present perfect tense, and by watching today's part you will learn and you will get knowledge which situations you can use the present perfect tense and which situation you can use the present perfect tense. And today I will show you the combination practically. So no more talking, let's get started our today's part. So here before starting there we can see that is some two expressions. So here only for these expression we generally use what? Only for the unfinished time we use present perfect present perfect, and only these we use past simple. Okay, past simple. So these are the on this time. Okay, it's only for the finished time expression. What's the word mean of finished time expression? Okay, it indicates that is something already happened. Okay, something already happened and it's finished. For example, that is, it can be 1 minute ago, it can be 10 years ago. Okay, so for these types of examples we generally use the past simple, okay, with this finished time expression. With finished time expression, we generally add with these types of words like this: last week, last month, last year, in 1960s, okay, on Saturday, it is past. Okay, on that time we use it. And if we talk about the unfinished time expression, okay, that is something, okay, some timeline, okay, the timeline hasn't finished yet. Okay, for example, that is this week, this day, it's not over. This week, it's not over. This month, it's not over. So during the unfinished time expression, you have to use the what? The present perfect. So let's look how both of them is used. So are used. Then we are watching that is only for the present perfect an unfinished time expression, or we can also use the present perfect with no time expression because it isn't used, it isn't necessary. Our main task is that is to emphasis on the action. Okay, if the task action is still have, on that time we generally use the present perfect. There's one key point. So let's see. I have called him 3 times this week. So this week, that is, it indicates the unfinished time. You have called is this week, but this week isn't finished. So I have called him here, that is 1, okay, and this week, which indicates the unfinished time expression. Okay, you have to also remember you can, okay, so that is on that time we generally don't add that no time expression. Next is how long I have called him 3 times this week. Okay, and if we talk about the finished time expression with past simple, we generally talk about this, that is, I called him 3 times last week. So I called him is first and last week, which indicates the finished time expression, which happened before, not now. So here we have already understand. The next is during the question. If we use during of this present perfect, you have to use how long, because how long indicates from past to present, to get know, to talk about the action. Okay, so on that time we generally use the how long. Okay, the how long with present perfect. How long have you lived in Dhaka? But during of this, when did you move to Dhaka, we can use because when did I move to Dhaka, which indicates in the past. So on that time with finished time expression, we have to use the past simple as well, because you moved to the Dhaka. okay, which it isn't indicate. It indicates the past, and that action isn't have here. So which is the finished time expression by questioning someone, by asking someone. So on the time we can use this. When did you move to Dhaka? When did you move to Dhaka? So on the time we can use this. And when we use the word of when, we have to use what? We have to use the past simple. We have to use the past simple. But what about the present perfect? We can use the when. We can use the another types of WH words, and most of the time we use how long that connects from past to present. So that's why you have to use the how long with what? With present perfect. But if you suddenly use with when, then it will be wrong. Okay, next example, same here. Okay, let's see that. Have you ever tried scuba diving? So here, have you ever? Have you ever means that is ever indicates the recent past, something happened in the past and it is still connect to the present. Okay, the action still have. For example, have you ever tried scuba diving? So it indicates that it's from past to present. Did I ever try? Have I ever tried this? Okay, so it connects with the present. Okay, so there's the connection past between present of this. So on that time we generally use the present perfect. But during of this, you can use the present perfect. You have to use the what? The past simple. When we use the word of when, on the time we can use the past, we can use the present perfect. On the time we have to use the past simple. See here, look at this. When did you try scuba diving? So it indicates in the past. That is, in the past, did I tried the scuba diving? So it is so the action is talking about the past. Is that action happened in the past? So it's the question. So during of these, the word of when, it will be definitely, it is always matched with these tense past simple. So which we have to remember, and you have to mark it as well. So these are the combination, and we have to use the present perfect with unfinished time, okay, with no time expression. On the time present perfect tense is used. And with finished time expression, past simple is used. So I hope you have get the combination, and these are the common expressions about the present perfect tense. Okay, so I have already made you clear that is when not to use the present perfect tense as well, and when to use. So if you like this video, just like, comment, share, and follow my video, everyone. And bye for now, and thanks for watching my video.